Bulldog students, it's Miss Allred, aka the Testing Queen, and I'm here to talk to you some about a great strategy to help you be able to be a success when you take a standardized test. Now, I'm sure you've learned some kind of strategies before, maybe in elementary school. This one that we're going to talk about today is just a very generic, general strategy that you could apply to any test. It doesn't have a special fancy name like runners or anything like that. The key is we want to think about the end of your test as a game, and we want to beat the game. So we're going to keep calm and beat the test. Let's look at how you can do this. First of all, you really should start off by getting the big picture. Take a look at what the whole test is, what it's about. Is it all multiple choice questions? Are there different passages? Get an idea of what you have in store for you. Take a look at how long it's going to be. Don't take too long with this, but get an idea of what you're working with. Next thing you really ought to do is review the questions. Before you start answering it all, put your pencil out of your hand so you're not tempted to start bubbling. Look through the questions ahead of time. That way, when you do read a passage, you'll know what you're supposed to pay attention to. The whole point of doing a standardized test is to find the right answers. It doesn't really matter so much that you read everything word for word as long as you look for the answers. Next, when you do read, make sure you read carefully and mark the text. That's true whether you're doing a math test, science, social studies, or reading. If you know what you're looking for and then mark that in the text as you read, it can help you a lot. Next up, when you are ready to start thinking about answering the question, make sure you are thinking carefully. You shouldn't just randomly guess. You should evaluate each of the answer choices and then use evidence from that text that you marked to help prove to you which one is the best answer. Next up, don't get stuck. Try to keep moving. If you get to a question that you just can't get it and it seems to be taking you a really long time, don't let that one take over your entire testing time. Go ahead and skip it and come back to it at the end. If you still can't figure it out at that point, just bubble an answer and move on. One question isn't going to make or break your test score. It's more important that you get the entire test done. Finally, when you do decide that you're finished, you need to make sure that you review your answers. Whatever answer choice you pick for each question, you need to ask yourself, does that make sense? A lot of times the wrong answers just don't make any sense at all. And if you haven't taken the time to think about that, you might get tricked into answering incorrectly. Yeah. So, keep those tips in mind and practice them while you're getting ready to keep calm and beat the test. Have a great day and be nice.